With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB draft day.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Chattanooga Lookout. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Lookout.
Hunter Green gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
3.
Now at the plate is Evan Montgomery.
The shortstop, Evan Montgomery.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through.
First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. At the plate now is Evan Montgomery. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely... broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Next, here is Evan Montgomery.
Shortstop.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Montgomery.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Now the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Way to rip, baby. Nice hit, nice hit.
Next to hit is Ibandel Isabel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Isabel.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a flare hit toward right.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Montgomery over at second. Isabel on at first with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Come on,
that's
baby,
through in the left,
you're
a
up.
base hit. He'll come home with it. Throw up the line, but the tag, and he is out at the plate. Great athleticism. So 1 run here on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Lookouts lead it 5-1. So here's the cleanup hitter. Evan Montgomery singled in his last at-bat.
Montgomery.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Stallings, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and a 2-seam fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Come on, big guy. See it. Run.
From the stretch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Lookouts took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hunter Green gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Trash Panthers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Chattanooga Lookout.
Matt Ball, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Evan Montgomery looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Dig. First in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So the next to bat will be Narciso Crook. He went deep in the contest last night.
Narciso Crook.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down and the inning continues. Now it'll be Evan Montgomery. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Montgomery.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Knowles, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone. And up. Stepping up is Wilson Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Wilson.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Chattanooga leads it here 5-2. Next to stand in is Evan Montgomery. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come on, baby. See it up.
Now here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, see you to rip it up.
Made him look silly with that one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for one.
Go, dig.
First in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Lookouts lead it 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Evan Montgomery.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they can get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-2 tonight's final. The Chattanooga Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Ball earns his first win of the season. Dylan Peters couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Walker Weichel works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Please drive home safely.
Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Chattanooga Lookouts. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.